this is the attack. Is this person inside Israel? I don't know. It's obviously an Israeli here. I don't know if they live in Israel or America. Oh, JD Vance is an arrogant a-hole who got my mom's crackhead hillbilly DEI affirmative action every step of the way. He hates Jews. He was a liberal Democrat who still is one. Listen to these people. He's a loud wimp who was silent when his own wife was attacked by Nazis. Lowlife. Yeah, either be a slave to Israel or they tell you you're an arrogant a-hole and you hate Jews and everything else. It's so woke right. Literally, Jews are to the right what black people are to the left. The victim class that they can virtue signal, fundraise, and engage in propaganda with. That's all it is. That's all it is. So this is from Israel, and I think it's good that we cover both sides of this so that you know that there are people in Israel that are sane in responding to this. This is an Israeli diplomat here, Yanir Kozin, responding to all the attacks on JD Vance, and he pretty much nails it here. He says, JD Vance is a kind of new Republican, but the truth is that he is a reflection of the new American in the coming decades. 1, he has no emotional connection to Israel. 2, he didn't grow up with the miracle called the State of Israel that was the lot of many Americans in the 1950s, especially at the end of the 60s. And from that commitment was created to ensure the well-being of the miracle. 3, this is a self-feeding circle. There are more such new Americans for whom Vance is their voice. And the more you attack Vance, the more that becomes true. And I think that that's what he meant in the self-feeding circle. In conclusion, Vance holds a mirror, as per the commandment of these days, of course, before my arrogant and self-absorbed colleagues in the Israeli government who probably heard too many Netanyahu speeches and watched too many paid mouthpieces and truly believed that Israel has become a global superpower that can bend the president of the world's second superpower, the U.S., if it just feels like it. And, well, that is still not the reality. I don't know who he considers to be the number one superpower. I'm assuming China. Doesn't clarify. Vance, of course, exaggerates when he says that Trump is the only leader in the world who likes Israel, but he is not wrong in saying that Trump is the most significant leader in the world who likes Israel. And also that his fondness for us is the most significant for us. Harsh and judgmental words that could never have been uttered if Netanyahu had restrained his government colleagues and not feared their political shadow. Pretty much nails it. Now, the second part of this, you know, maybe you can kind of engage in some disagreements or some pushback. Directionally, it's right. And it's this right here. It's these 3 bullet points where he's spot on. And by the way, this is this not what I have been saying for years? Is this not what I've been trying to explain to the Israeli loyalists and you know, try to get them to understand their source of the frustration? It's beyond that we don't have an emotional connection to Israel. It might have been there. I would say that at one point you could say the younger generations have no emotional connection to Israel, and that would have remained true. Now I think you could say there is an emotional connection to Israel, and it is a very negative emotion. It is a very negative feeling and emotion towards Israel now. So it might have been neutral. It might have been a no connection or a neutral connection. It's now a negative connection. But that's the big misunderstanding, is when all of these people are trying to argue on Israel's behalf, they don't understand. We don't care. I don't care about Israel's interests. I don't care about the future of Israel. I'm sorry. I don't. And I don't think anything you can do will convince me that I should, because you've been trying to do it my whole life. And here I am, not convinced. In fact, convinced of the opposite now. So it's not working. And now that's not a no connection. It's a negative connection. It's a negative perception. It's a net negative relationship. And then he gets into the generational thing. How much have I been talking about this? That it's all generational. And in a couple election cycles, nobody's going to care about Israel that goes out and votes and can control the outcome of an election. So I've been saying this for years, and now finally it looks like some people in Israel are trying to get this message across to their own government. But I think we see now, for Netanyahu and Ben-Gvir, it just doesn't matter. And then you have the Blaze today with Steve Deese doing a segment like he pulled it right from the Owen report last year. If you folks make it very plain that the reason you prefer Marco Rubio to JD Vance is over the relationship with Israel, you're going to nuke Marco Rubio. I mean, how long have I been saying this? I've been saying this for over a year.